Hello everyone, and I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to take a moment and explain to you a bit about the capital campaign, the One Heart, One Soul campaign that is beginning in our parish in the next couple weeks. It was about a year and a half ago that Bishop Crosby kicked off this capital campaign for the entire diocese. And the purpose of it was to give an opportunity to each parish to raise money for various projects that they've always wanted to do but have never had the resources to do it. And so far, 75 parishes have finished the campaign and they've raised their goals. And right now we have 40 parishes that are about to kick off. From what I've seen, the parishes that have completed it have been very successful. The response has been great. Together with doing the various projects for their own parish, this campaign also helps those in our broader community. The title of the campaign is One Heart, One Soul, which comes from the Acts of the Apostles, and it's a description of what the early church was like, is that they were of one heart and one soul because they took care of each other. And so some of the funds that every parish has raised goes to help various ministries within the diocese. So ministry to university students, ministry to prisons, ministry to migrant workers. Also, some of the funds that we raise go to parishes in need that aren't really able to raise all that much money. And so this campaign gives us an opportunity to kind of live out that early church experience of being one heart, one soul, taking care of each other. Just to give you a few details of what it is that we're doing in our parish, our projects can be divided almost into two categories, one outdoor, one indoor. So outdoor, we'd like to make our parish more visible to the community around us. And so we would like to put out a sign, a new sign that's digital so we can write things on it, but it'll also have our parish name, our parish logo, and everything like that. Together with the sign, we also have an opportunity. We've been offered 3 bells from another parish in our diocese that had to take them down, and they're currently sitting in a warehouse. I asked them, if we built a tower, could we have your bells and put them up and ring them? And they said, Father, if we get to hear our bells ring again, we will be so happy. And so together with the sign, we'd like to incorporate these bells along with it so that our parish is a lot more visible and even audible to the community around us, especially as the community grows in and around our parish over the next many years, I guess. Inside the church, there's kind of many small little projects. One of them is putting in a new floor. Our carpet is getting a little old. Another is a choir area permanently for the choir, because God bless them, they have to stand up and sit down and move every time they want to sing. Others is beautifying some of our devotional areas, like where we have the statue of Mary or the Holy Family, to draw people into prayer there, and also to beautify our sanctuary, to kind of focus our prayers in that direction towards Christ when we come. The pictures that you see here, they're just ideas and concepts. All the work will be done later to actually hone out the details, but it's to give you an idea of what we can do, what the possibilities are. Just some nuts and bolts of how the campaign works. So on the week of February the 21st, you'll be mailed a package. Everyone will receive it, and it'll look like this. And inside, there's a little booklet that has information about the broader campaign, and you have the bishop's message written within the booklet. After that, there's a insert that is particular to our parish. So it'll have our parish picture on it. It'll describe the projects that we would like to do and the goal that we are trying to reach. And then finally, there's a pledge card. And the pledge card will have a suggested amount on it. And it's just that. It's a suggestion, it's an invitation, it's in no way an expectation or an obligation. We don't want anyone to give beyond their means or feel that they have to. But what we do invite people to do is to pray over it and see where God is calling them to make this donation truly a sacrifice to the Lord. So make sure you pray over it when you are presented with the pledge card. And then there's an envelope that you can put the pledge card in, and it goes to the diocese, and they take care of the paperwork from there. Now, many of you may be thinking, because I was thinking it too, why are we continuing this campaign when we're in the middle of a pandemic? And I struggled with this question a lot. And I took it to prayer. And the more and more I prayed about it, the more and more this was kind of put on my heart, I think by God, that this campaign is an opportunity. The mission of our parish is ultimately to bring those in our community closer to Christ. And we do that normally by bringing them to this church and worshiping Christ together as a community. One day this pandemic will end, and our mission as a parish at that point will be to reach out to those parishioners who normally would be coming to church, but because of being so away for so long, struggle in coming back. And what this campaign and what the projects that we'll be doing at that time will allow us to do is to invite them to come back to see the transformation that has taken place. It reminds me of the story in the Gospels where Jesus was just baptized and two disciples start following in behind him. And so Jesus turns around and they're a little shocked and they don't know what to say. So all they can say is, "Rabbi, where are you staying?" And so Jesus responds to them, just these simple words, "Come and see." I think we will almost have a similar opportunity when we start doing the projects that are the result of this campaign. When the pandemic is over and we start doing the transformation of the church, of outside, I think we can then reach out to those parishioners who we know want to come, but they just need that little invitation, and they might be interested and say, "What's going on in the church? I see that there's these construction trucks. I see that there's a little bit of changes going on," and we can bring them here to do the more important thing, which is to worship Christ together. And it's just through that simple invitation. So I invite you to do a few things. One is pray for the mission of our parish, that outreach that we need to do. Second, pray that this campaign truly be a means of fulfilling that mission, that it have the spiritual benefits to our parish. And then lastly, pray to ask God what your role in this campaign is, what it is that He is asking you to do to bring success to the campaign, to bring success to the mission of our church. And I truly believe that if we hand this over to God, recognizing that we are merely doing His work, that whatever happens, it will always be good and it will draw us and this community closer to Him, which is our final goal in life. God bless.